Hello everybody and welcome to our special Praise Tots Playtime session. Today we're going to be looking at the story of Palm Sunday, which is a really exciting time in our church calendar. But before we do that, we're going to sing our special Praise Tots song. So I hope you've got your ribbons, the ones that I suggested you make the other day. Here's mine. I've got it ready here. Are we all ready? Remember to do some stamping and some clapping and some marching. I hope you joined in with all the marching and the waving and the clapping and the stamping. We're now ready to have our special prayer. And in our prayer we talk about being in our church together. And normally we're in the church building at St John's, but we can't be there at the moment. So we're all in our homes having Praise Tots together. But you know, the church isn't really about the building, it's about the people. And you are part of the whole family of St John's. So you are part of the church. So we're going to say this prayer together. And before we do that, I need to look out the window and see what the weather's doing. The sun is shining, so we're going to have in our church in this sunny weather. Now I need to light the candle because this reminds us that Jesus is with us and that Jesus is the light of the world. And if we look to him, he will guide us in our lives and show us the way to go. So I'll bring the candle forwards. Here are my matches. Let's see if I can light this candle. Let me show you that just in case you can't see it. Here is our Praise Tots candle, the one that I'm going to use in my house. Let's put this down there, keep it safe. Are we ready? We meet with our friends, dear Lord, today. Ready to listen, ready to pray. Hearing the story, talking together. Here in our church in this sunny weather. And all the children said, Amen. Thank you for joining in with me on our prayer. We want to make sure that everybody feels welcome at Praise Tots. So now we're going to have our Hello song, a song that was written and performed by Ishmael. Because we're in our own homes, we need to shout hello as loudly as we can so that everybody can hear us. Are you ready? If you've got brothers and sisters and mums and dads, hold their hands as well. Let's go.
Hello everybody, let's hold a partner's hand and join the song.
Hold your partner by the hand now, let's swing hands to and fro. Hold them high up in the air now, let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again, then let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out hello!
Let's hold another partner's hand and sing the song again.
Hold your partner by the hand now, let's swing hands to and fro. Hold them high up in the air now, let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again, then let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out hello!
in the air. Now let's hold them down low. Let's swing them once again, then let each other's hands go. Now let's look at those around us and shout out hello. Now let's look at those around us and shout out hello, hello, hello. Let's shout out hello.
Give everybody a wave. Hello, everybody. I think we've done a lot of singing, so now I'm going to sit down and talk to you about what we would have done at Praise Tots today. Palm Sunday is when we're getting ready for Easter. So at Praise Tots we would have been making maybe some Easter trees. And here I've got one ready. I found a glass jar, maybe you can find any pot at home, and I've decorated it with some Easter stickers that I found. Maybe you've got some Easter stickers, or maybe you could just have some felt tip pens and draw on the glass, or maybe find a plastic pot and put some stickers on. Then maybe your parents could find you a twig out of the garden, or a twig from a tree, maybe a small branch. Here's mine here. And I have made some decorations to decorate it. Often at Easter we think about eggs, don't we, because we have chocolate eggs. And I've got an egg here hanging on a ribbon, so I'm going to hang that on my tree. I've got two, I've got another one here as well. So let's put this one on this side. And we also think about chicks, because at Easter we're thinking about new life as well, and a lot of the chicks are being born. So I've got a little chick that I have made. Let's hang this one down here. Also rabbits, lots of baby rabbits are born at this time of year. So there, I've got a rabbit as well. Can you see his smiling face? He's got pink ears and pink whiskers. There, let's put the rabbit just up there. That's all the decorations I've got for the moment. I thought maybe I could make some little crosses to put on here as well, because Easter is remembering Jesus and what happened at Easter when he died. So I'm going to be making more decorations to go on my Easter tree, and maybe when I do another Playtime Praise Tot session next week, you'll be able to see all the extra decorations that I've put on my tree. One of your parents has already sent a picture of me of an Easter tree that she has made. If you've made any at home or going to make them, perhaps your parents could send me a picture, a photograph of a tree that you've made. Or maybe they could send me some drawings of things that you've done for Easter. It would be lovely to see them all. So I'm going to put my tree to the side. There we are. And we're going to have our story in a minute. But before we have our story at Praise Tots, we always have the wiggle song. Because I know some of the parents are very fidgety, and we have to let them get rid of all their wiggles before they hear the story. So I'm going to stand up ready. Are you ready for some wiggling?
Shake
down quietly, ready to listen to the story. Now, to help me with the story today, I've got this little donkey. You going to help me tell the story, little donkey? He says yes. There we are. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you ready? Because you've got lots to do in this story, little donkey. This little donkey lived at Olive Tree Farm, and he makes a noise. He says, "Ee-aw." Should we all say that together?
Ee-aw.
Well done. He had a soft grey coat and long pointed ears that he could move forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. Isn't he clever, donkey? He often stood under the olive trees, dreaming of the day when he would be big enough to give someone a ride on his back. Who would that be, he wondered, and where would he be taken? One day, the little donkey heard voices. Who was that? He put his ears right forward. 2 men were coming through the gate. They had smiling faces and stripy coats.
Hello, little donkey. We're going to untie you. Jesus, our master, needs you.
The little donkey wondered what was happening. He didn't belong to these men. Back went his ears. Look at his ears. Then he opened his mouth and gave a very loud "Ee-aw!" Can you all join in?
Hee-haw! Hey, where are you taking my donkey?
Called the farmer.
Jesus, our master, needs him.
Said the men.
But we'll bring him back soon.
The farmer gave a big smile.
Then go on, little donkey. You'll be quite safe with Jesus.
As he trotted along between the 2 men, his hooves made a funny noise. They made a little clip-clop, clip-clop, clippity-clop. Then he put his ears forward again. This was an adventure. What was going to happen next? Soon they met some people talking and laughing at the roadside. The little donkey didn't know who they were. He stopped still. Back went his ears. There, ears back. Until they reached his fluffy mane. But a man with a kind smile came and whispered in his ears.
Don't be afraid, little donkey. I'm your friend, Jesus. Will you help me? I want you to carry me all the way to Jerusalem.
The little donkey wasn't sure. He hadn't given anyone a ride before, but he stood quietly to let Jesus climb onto his back. Then they all set off along the road. Clip, clop, clip, clop. Lots of people were standing at the side of the road waiting to see them.
Look who's coming!
They shouted.
It's Jesus, our gentle king, riding on a little donkey.
The little donkey twitched his ears. See his ears twitching? He couldn't believe it. Was he really carrying a king on his back?
Hello, Jesus.
Called a boy.
Thank you for making my sister better. And please bless our family,
said a mum with her baby. As they started to go down the steep hillside, Jesus' friends began to sing for joy, and crowds of people waved their spiky palm leaves. Now, if you'd been at Praise Tots, we maybe would have made some palm leaves, but sadly we haven't got any, so I think we should use the palms of our hands instead. So we're going to sing a song, and I want you to echo each line. Do you think you're ready? I hear Jesus.
I hear Jesus.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Clip-clop on his donkey.
Clip-clop on his donkey.
Wave your palms.
Wave your palms.
Should we do that again? Are you ready? I hear Jesus.
I hear Jesus.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Clip clop on his donkey.
Clip clop on his donkey.
Wave your palms.
Wave your palms.
Well done, everybody. And you know, lots of people shouted. They shouted, Hosanna! Let's do that together, waving our hands. Hosanna! Hosanna! Now the road climbed up into the city of Jerusalem. But the little donkey didn't feel tired. They walked under a big archway. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, rang the little donkey's hooves until someone laid a cloak on the road. How soft it felt under his feet.
Here comes Jesus!
Shouted all the people.
Hosanna! Welcome to our gentle King.
The noise was so loud, but the little donkey kept his ears pointing forwards. He didn't feel scared anymore, just pleased and so proud to be carrying King Jesus on his back. And he was so proud that he wanted to join in all the singing. He couldn't shout Hosanna, so do you know what he said? He said, hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that story. We're now going to have a prayer. So if you'd like to sit down quietly, the donkey's going to sit on the side here. There we are, donkey. You looking nice at the candle. There we are. We're going to have our prayer together. And if you'd like to make it your prayer, let's join in with the Amen at the end. Dear King Jesus, thank you for all the fun we've had today celebrating Palm Sunday, the day when you rode into Jerusalem on a little donkey. Thank you that you know the name of each one of us here watching today, and that you love us and care for us. Please be with us during this very strange time and give us your protection. Please help us to get to know you better each day. And all the children said, Amen. Well done. Now we've got a special Palm Sunday song, which was also written by Ishmael, the one that wrote our hello song at the beginning. Now there are some actions with this, and it's not a song that we do very well, but we do repeat a lot of it, so please do join in with me. I'm going to stand up, so are we ready?
In the name
to join in with that song and stay on track with all the actions and that you enjoyed it. It's a song that we have been singing for many years on our Palm Sunday celebrations. Now we're going to have birthdays. It'd be really lovely if your parents could email me when it is your birthday so that I can try and include all your names when we sing our birthday song. I've got a piece of paper here with a few names who have had birthdays recently who are just about to have birthdays. We've got Lily and Daniel, who are twins, and we have got Benjamin, their older brother, and we've also got Gillian, who is one sometime this next week. I hope that you've either had or will have a really happy birthday, even though maybe you can't celebrate it with all your friends and family. But I'm sure when all this is over that you'll be having a big party. So we're now going to be singing our birthday song. Are we all ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you today. May God bless you today. May God bless you, everybody. May God bless you today. I hope you have an absolute wonderful time celebrating your birthdays and you get lots of lovely birthday cake. Do you know, I've just remembered I forgot to have the birthday hat on there, but never mind. My best wishes come to you anyway, and hopefully we'll all be able to celebrate together very soon. We've nearly come to the end of our Praise Tots session, but we always finish Praise Tots with you playing your musical instruments. And the other day, I asked you to make some shakers just in case you didn't have any musical instruments at home. Here's my shaker here, and as I promised, I would have lots more stickers on it, so hopefully you can see that there. So we're going to sing our Jumping for God song. Are you ready? I'm going to have to stand up a little bit for this one, okay? Jumping for God is what I like to do, 'cause I'm doing it for you. Jumping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Clapping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Clapping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Jumping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Jumping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Waving for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Waving for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Clapping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Clapping for God is what I like to do, so I'm doing it for you. Let's hear all your instruments shaking. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed dancing and singing along and playing your instruments to that song. Well, it is just about time for the end of our Praise Tots session today. Hopefully I'll be able to do another session next week to you talking about Easter. But we're going to have our closing prayer and then we're going to blow out our candle so that you know Praise Tots has finished. Please join in with me for our prayer. If you want to make it your prayer, say the big Amen at the end. Dear God, thank you for each happy day, for fun, for friends, for work and play. Thank you for your loving care at Praise Tots, Playtime, home and everywhere. Amen. And now, what I'd like to do is all take a big deep breath, because I'm going to get the candle and I want you all to help me blow it out wherever you are. Are we ready? Do it after 3. 1, 2, 3, and see you all again soon. Bye for now.